Hello, and welcome to What's This Called? A series where we draw things slightly different to the last episode. Today is Halloween! Ooh, and I'm joined by William. Ooh,
Hello.
ooh, and Aidan. Halloween! Halloween! So we're gonna draw something Halloween-y, I'm assuming.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I love this pumpkin that you've drawn already.
Thanks, man.
It's pretty cool. What is that brush?
What?
What's the brush?
I'm glad you asked, Joe. It's a Brushmaster 5000 edition.
I see.
It's real big on the market of people that are into their brushes,
Sure.
and also it's way too thick for what I'm trying to do.
Is that a candle?
It was, but it looks like kind of just a thick old dick.
It looks like a log. Thick old big old flopper.
Let's try again. Sorry. Just keep.
No,
So-
you go for it. I mean,
So Halloween is very dear to my heart.
is it?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Fuck, I didn't expect you to ask why.
Why though? But why?
Joe, for fuck's sake, check the fucking script, okay? Fucking god. Why again? I can't draw a fucking candle.
So usually I have like jazz music in the background, right?
Yeah,
I'm listening to spooky sounds for Halloween on Spotify right now. To try and get myself in the mood.
Maybe I will change the music to something scary this episode.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Fuck it, maybe I will. So, I mean, right, Halloween's supposed to be fucking scary, right? What are you guys scared of? You know, I actually don't know this. You guys are like my best friends, and I have no idea what you guys. I know what Aidan's scared of.
Intimacy. I don't know why you're laughing. That's not fair.
I know. The one thing I'm scared of isn't really supposed to be like it's not Halloween based. This is the
Well,
thing.
what are you
right?
scared of?
Well, that's fine.
Horses.
You're scared of horses?
I hate horses, man.
I remember this because my parents used to own the horse, and I used to every time you came around, I harassed you into trying to get you to touch it.
They're fucking terrifying.
So
Do you know like Scooby-Doo, right?
yeah,
A long while ago. Do you ever remember the Headless Horseman?
yeah.
It's like the guy that rode on a horse with a pumpkin head, but he could like take off his pumpkin head, and it was really scary as a child.
Like
Well, I
ghost-
was more scared of the horse than the actual guy on a horse.
Does that mean
with
you
no
were
head.
were you scared of the things in Harry Potter? You know the what are they called? The mystical horse
The
people.
horse mentors.
Oh, the ones that
Yeah,
you could only
mentors.
see if you were dead.
The
If you'd seen dead people.
mentors.
Dementors. They're
No,
that's not a horse.
no. A men. Is it a mentor, Aidan?
Manotaur.
A centaur?
What? You mean half human, half...
Yeah.
Horse.
Does that scare
Oh
you?
yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah, they are. To be fair, they are freaky looking.
They are.
What do you mean?
It's like half man, half horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
a centaur.
they're in... Yeah, fuck me. Not a fan.
They are
Not
a bit
fan at
freaky,
all.
to be fair.
Why not?
They're so, like,
Well, what's wrong with them?
intimidating,
Right.
right?
Yeah, go on. Well, you're just
I
telling
just
me
think-
that you don't like them, but like, why?
What scares me about them is just, firstly, their size, right?
Mhm.
I feel like you can't judge what they're thinking at any time, right?
Unpredictable.
They're just so
Like-
unpredictable.
Like most animals.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
like...
specifically centaurs.
I don't like that you can't get behind them, right? Because
You can go behind a horse. When I used to work with my dad doing the bits and bobs, you definitely can go behind a horse. It's just if
they
you
don't
spook
like
them.
it,
It's just if you spook them.
which usually by going behind them you do spook them.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a horse trainer but also having Tourette's and being like, I've got to get behind this horse and be really... Fuck! Oh, shit, sorry. So, it kicked me again.
instant hoof to the head?
It's
Yeah.
like I think horses are just so...
The thing is, horses. It's the same with cows, and which surprises me why you harassed those cows when we went on holiday.
The cows don't bother me.
Yeah, but
so much.
they're probably more dangerous than horses. But like they're very similar in the sense that they can kill you like in a second. You know.
But cows are less sporadic, right? They warn you first.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. They're like, yeah.
horses
can
would
you
just
fuck
go
off?
fucking mental out of nowhere. You ever seen them in a field and they look at you for like 1 second and they
Then
just start
Then they
fucking
start having like a weird
just a
mental
like a
breakdown.
yeah,
I
like they
think is
just
the way
go
to describe it.
crazy. I just
Yeah.
don't like it.
They are kind of freaky. I know Aidan has a really weird fear of wooden sticks, like wooden
That's not even a
lollipop
phobia.
sticks.
I just don't like them.
Yeah, but literally, I chased you with like a wooden fork, you know, that you get from fish and chip shops.
Don't.
I literally chased you around a car park with one once.
No,
You were
no, come on.
you were so scared of it.
Nah, come on.
This did happen.
So,
What is your biggest fear, Aidan? If this isn't
I genuinely, it might be intimacy.
okay,
Well,
more
like-
in like a Halloween.
Alright,
respect,
fine.
right?
Like, what is scary? I don't like scorpions.
See, it's really weird because I hate spiders, but I love scorpions, right?
No, right, hold up, because I have a very valid reason for not liking scorpions. They are nature's way of saying fuck you. Alright?
Scorpions, they really
yeah.
are, aren't they?
Right, so here we go. So you got the scorpion. Basically, so you start off immediately with, like, you've got the wasp
Yeah.
part of it on the stinger, and then you've got this fucking thing, and no one likes that. And then they've got the body there, and it's just like, oh, that's like some sort of horrible, like, beetle cockroach.
Great thing.
Roach, yeah. And then you've got, like, these fucking stabby boys at the front. Two of them. Two
Crab boys.
fucking crab, alright? You got, like, horrible, gangly ass fucking, like, spider legs, you know what I mean? Like,
Got like 6 legs, aren't they? Six.
yeah, exactly. And not only that, technically, that's more of like a lobster tail.
Yeah.
It is
I mean, their
just
eyes.
a mashup of
quite menacing.
arachnid,
Their
isn't
eyes,
Don't they just sit on the
massive.
top of their head? Oh, okay. Do they?
it? Is that is
Oh, now it looks cute.
It is kind of cute now.
Give it angry eyes.
Can you just put eyebrows on it? Yeah, there you
There we go. This changes everything.
Oh, look at him. Oh, I don't like him now.
I'm having a phone call.
Have you guys ever had a ghost experience?
Yeah, I feel like I have.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I've had a few sort of like weird things I can't really explain.
Yeah.
So one of them that was quite interesting was me and Will were both staying at a friend's house.
Yeah.
At one point, and I remember that like I was sat there. It was about 3 a.m. and I was just sat there. I was the only one awake for some reason, just not having a good time. Just like, and suddenly like the room got fucking ice cold.
Sure.
Like so unbelievably cold that I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, this is weird. But whatever.
That's just like the usual there's a ghost in here type of thing when the temperature drops, right? That's supposed to be like,
yeah, kind of like
spooky.
So that's why I thought that was kind of weird to start with. Like that alone weirded me out.
Yeah.
And then my phone battery went from 80% to 10%. So that was weird.
Yeah, that's just iPhones for you though, isn't it? That.
But I didn't. Classic iPhone. Steve Jobs would be kicking himself if he knew. You know what I mean? But like, so yeah, and then that happened. And then at the time I thought something grabbed me, but then obviously that's just my imagination playing up on me. But it was still a pretty weird experience overall.
Are
And
you sure that wasn't just a dream?
I'm 1,000,000% certain it wasn't a dream.
Yeah?
And Will was there, so like he knows that I don't think it was a dream.
Yeah.
Like I just shot up and sat on the bed and I was like, no, this is fucking weird.
Fuck me, I've just remembered this.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
You like shot up like so
Yeah,
quick.
I was like pale. I was just like shaking. So, this was Amia's.
Yes, it was.
See,
Holy shit. This is all like coming... Yeah, and her house like is creepy as fuck.
Yeah, her house is
Like,
creepy as fuck.
she claims that it is in like... Not as in her house is creepy, but as in like... She claims that spooky shit goes on there all the time.
I just think that Aidan has a thing following him, I think. You know.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
His conscience.
It's his conscience. It's his constant fear of intimacy. It just creeps up on him sometimes.
It really does. Like, it's scary.
See,
do you reckon centaurs have hair on their back that go onto the mane? Or?
Well, I mean,
Yes,
surely
they
it's
do,
a
I
full. Surely it's like the whole thing is hair, you know?
And you're like, just, you know, like, it's like flowing.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, sorry, his entire back is just a hair. Like,
we should have like the ultimate showdown between.
I was just trying to
Between
combine
our-
all of
between-
Yeah, I was gonna
between our
say,
fears. We should have
all
like
of Will's fear. Yeah.
yeah, all of Will's fears versus Aidan's fears. Can you draw the constant fear of intimacy?
I don't know, but I can try and draw my life.
Fuck's sake.
You see,
Yeah.
I have a theory, right? I think
Okay.
I generally think that ghosts don't exist, but when people think they've seen ghosts or had a ghost experience, I think it's like a cross in parallel universes. I'm a big believer in the whole multi-universe thing, and I think sometimes they overlap each other. And I think when that happens, people have ghost experiences. I think
I think like the multiverse theory.
yeah, I think for a split second or a split minute, we're seeing another universe with other people, you know.
I like that. I like that idea. I did have a dream once that I died, and that was dead interesting. Like I'm not gonna baffle through the whole dream because it was kind of traumatic.
Yeah.
But I remember waking up and going into my parents' room and just standing there, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not dead." Because in my dream I was just following people around.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, you're like, didn't you convince yourself that you were dead at one point?
Well, in the morning I did. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I'm dead. Better go do my dead activities, like stalk my parents and watch people in the
Can you
shower.
imagine that? Just you stood right next to your parents thinking you were
Right, Joe, what are you scared of?
hear me out, right?
Mhm.
I am scared of big family dinners. I hate them. Big,
Joe, come on, man.
Big family dinners scare the shit out of me. I
Yeah, but
hate
what is it that scares you about him?
It's just awkward, isn't it? It's the awkwardness of
That's not being scared of something.
But-
That's just not liking something.
That's-
You're not
well-
scared. You're not physically like terrified.
I fucking just sat there screaming. Everyone's trying to enjoy their meal and I'm just fucking
Let's be more realistic.
screaming.
You're like
I tell
spiders
you,
and
I tell
shit.
you what, I am like the vanilla spiders, but I tell you what, fucking bees and wasps, they're my worst. I can't stand it, the little buzzy noise they make. Sometimes I think, oh, they're nice and cute, and I try and go pet a bee, and then the bee doesn't like being pet.
bees are nice.
Bees are nice, but I tell you what,
Wasps are little
it's
shit.
the wasps, yeah. I've spent my whole life avoiding being stung, and I've not been stung by a wasp yet.
Me neither.
And I don't plan on getting stung by a wasp, which is why if one comes into the immediate vicinity, I run the other way.
I'm also like in constant fear of being allergic to one and dying by the stung by a wasp. You know,
Yeah, because
you can be allergic to
you
them.
can, yeah. But surely they do all those tests on you when you're a kid, right?
No, they don't know if you're allergic to
I
wasps.
thought they did because don't they just,
I mean, how would they realistically test that, Joe?
just go get a wasp and make it sting you? You know? All right,
All right, your baby's perfectly healthy. It's a beautiful baby boy. Get the wasp. Get the fucking wasp. We're getting him.
Instant on the eye.
It's probably how
They don't control it. They just leave it in a room with it.
that's
Your
probably
baby
how,
will try and eat the wasp.
He
Just to
puts
let you know.
They just leave a swarm of they just throw a wasp nest in there and just let him through. Oh, that's so horrific. The thought of that.
That's probably how Coyote Pearson, became Coyote Pearson,
Maybe.
Welcome
I
to the
don't like
danger
this
zone.
family time.
No,
the
I don't.
danger zone.
The danger zone.
The sting zone.
And the
can you,
the sting zone.
Can you try and draw like the worst wasp you can? Like demon
Sure.
wasp, If I said to you
basically-
the word demon wasp,
Wasp spider.
oh god.
Good point. Yeah, pretty much
Wasp
just
spider sounds horrible.
a spider of some description
Yeah.
with like horrible, like fucking thick old gangly boys.
Oh
You know
god,
what I mean?
I don't want to see this.
Again, I know we're referencing Harry Potter again, but the fucking spiders in Harry Potter are the worst fucking thing ever. So is it Chamber of Secrets they're in as well? Oh my fucking god.
Have you guys seen that stupid movie though called Arachnophobia?
I haven't.
Oh god, it's stupid. I thought, I was like, this is gonna be horrible. I hate spiders, but the CGI in it is just the best. It's amazing.
The best.
You have to go watch it. They're like, basically the whole thing is that a load of toxic waste is shoved in the ocean, and all these spiders get a hold of it and they grow like 10 times the size, and then they like start jumping after these like biker kids, and they're like jumping spiders, like jumping after them. It's really dumb. It's a good movie.
So why were you watching these movies if you're afraid of spiders?
My girlfriend was like, you gotta watch it, and I was like, she made me watch it,
Right.
and I was like, I'm not gonna like this, but turns out it's pretty funny, worth a watch.
Right. So at this point you get to the spider's still gross at this point.
Is that its bum?
Yeah, that's its like back.
That's
What do you call it? You call it
Right.
it has an actual word for its back, and I can't remember. Begins with A. Abdomen.
Right, but then at this point, so bearing in mind, we're implying that this thing is also a wasp.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
god.
Oh.
Okay.
Flying spiders, imagine. You get those jumping spiders that are fucking horrible, to be fair.
Right, so you got like
I think
it's
they're cute.
horrible. The jumping spiders are the cute ones.
They
They're
are,
the
yeah.
ones right? But so then this thing's like hovering, and it's also just got this really horrible, like bulbous, just
Is that
almost phallic.
Oh god.
Alright.
It's just weighing it down.
It looks like a
Yeah.
That's heavy. That's too heavy to lift it up, so it's constantly dragging itself along.
But then it's only got like a little tiny little stinger on it, right?
Yeah.
But it's constantly like dripping.
Oh, that's horrific. Oh, look at it!
It's horrible.
Oh,
It's also got a tiny mouth here. Like it's got like,
Have
you know, one of those, you know, those circle mouths.
Yeah.
But like on the inside, it's just teeth.
Have you guys seen the camel spider?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's got like
The
it's got like 3 mouths.
It's a fucking
Horrible.
crime against nature. Like
Really?
that thing is awful.
It is.
having a look.
It's got like 2 tiny like
Is it-
pincers.
Basically, have you ever seen like
my
like
God.
have you seen a
Yeah.
pair of wire cutters? It's just got those for a mouth.
oh, the fuck it. That is awful.
There's some cool battles online though. You could be like camel spider versus scorpion.
Have you seen some of the bites that it does to people?
No,
Yes.
it's not actually.
It's like, fuck me.
I think you.
The whole
you know-
skin is just melted.
I think the thing is like people throw it out there and they go like, oh, what have you got? Oh, arachnophobia, and it's just like, no, fuck off. It's a perfectly logical thing to be scared of my cock dropping off.
Fucking horrible.
It literally is the worst looking thing.
I also bet that like this weird like hot dog dick thing is also looks like that. I imagine, and this part's furry, because of course it is.
So who would win? Who would win in this fight? The mentor? or
What
the
are these two?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, how big is this? How big is this wasp?
I mean, I'm not going to say it's giant size, but you know, it's bigger than normal, you know?
Like, it's big. Like, it's the same size as like a coffee mug, which is just like still unreasonably large for
Yeah.
one of these kind of things.
That's the scale, enjoying a coffee mug.
Yeah.
I don't think we put him in a fight right. I think we're more putting him in a fight in what's scarier, because fuck me.
It's
Well, I mean-
it's actually a CT branded coffee mug.
Oh, buy your own Glock.
Yes. Yes.
You know, with the
I like it.
cool. Yeah. I mean, it looks dirty, but we'll get rid of it.
So I mean, let's rate these, right? Scary scale. Scary scale.
I mean, alright, so based on what? There needs to be criteria. What are the three... So put yourself in 3 scenarios, right? So in a cramped room, in an open field, and in a pitch black house.
Right. Okay.
Right. So, in the first one, in pitch black...
Fucking-
In small room, okay?
Right.
Which is worse, A or B?
Ah, fuck.
What would you... Bearing in mind it's light in this room. It's light.
Ah, the wasp.
I feel like I could deal with a wasp though. You just...
There's nothing in the room. It's just a cube.
You could whack it, you know.
Right. Number
Whereas...
2 is a large... Just a big open field. We're not saying it's not necessarily dark, but it can be, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a cornfield, you know?
Oh god, if I saw a fucking Minotaur in a cornfield.
I mean, it's got a lot more room to, like, especially looking like that. Like, it's just going to charge at you. Except for its leg is really... I don't know how it's going to walk with that front leg.
No, he's just asking questions. Don't worry about the front leg.
He's neighing. It's like it's got its own personality.
Nay.
I mean, what, is he not allowed his own personality?
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
So,
that's what I want.
I think the Minotaur takes that round for me.
I mean, definitely. This is the point. It all
I
comes
think the
down
Minotaur
to...
takes both rounds, to be honest.
No, the wasp in the small room. I couldn't deal with it, knowing that it's there. You know.
I mean, well, one of them is gonna potentially sting you, and one of them will charge you with a spear.
Literally.
I'm just saying that the odds are a little bit against you. Like if you don't pick the Minotaur.
I'm not saying that the wasp would be easier to deal with or harder to deal with. I'm just saying it would be a lot worse, scarier for me. You know, because the Minotaur is so big. It's like, you know it's there, you know what it's going to do. The wasp, unpredictable. You don't know when the fuck it's going to attack. If it's going to attack, you just know it's there and it can, you know?
Pretty much.
It's like almost the uncertainty of it makes it scary, you know? Whereas the Minotaur's going to attack you.
Not necessarily. Might want to be a mate. Might just want a cheeky bit of bum fun.
A bit of bum fun.
You can't say that anymore. You see only in the village.
What's this one?
Number 3 is a dark house.
Just a dark... Well, let's face it. If it's in a house, the Minotaur's going to struggle to get upstairs, right?
Not necessarily. It could be a bungalow.
It's a bungalow.
It's a bungalow.
There's no escape in this twat. And then a forest, right, as well, the typical.
Alright, sorry, I didn't realise you're calling the shots,
are you? Well, we need to keep a track of the votes here.
We'll do it at the end.
We want to know who's the ultimate...
Because we need to know what Aidan thinks as well.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, so we need a final monster, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, what? We're just gonna... The ultimate scary monster. It wins the Halloween... Halloween-themed... What's this called?
So what was the other one, Will? You said
forest, your typical Halloween setting.
Forest.
I mean, we could have. You said house is free. You could almost one, like just a cabin in the woods as well. Oh fuck me, that's just terrifying. Couldn't do it.
I'm trying to think of what a forest looks like. There we go, like that.
Just think of Slender Man. Imagine the fucking Minotaur looking around a tree at you. You know you're fucked. Especially if like this Minotaur, to go with the whole thing, has glowing orange eyes from the pumpkin. Oh my god, I'd rather die.
But that's probably the only thing you see of him in the distance.
Yeah, that's what's horrible.
So like you're looking at that tiny tree line over there, and all you can see in that tiny tree line is a really dull, just that.
Oh my god, horrific.
You have no idea where it is or why it's there.
What other typical... We'll probably need one more, right?
I mean, clowns are pretty scary.
Are you scared of clowns? I used to be scared of clowns as a kid.
Not really. I used to say it as like a joke.
I used to hate them as a kid.
Oh, you don't like animatronics?
You're fucking right. I hate animatronics.
You're right.
Like, holy shit. Because normally they have eyes, right? They have normal eyes, regardless of what thing they are. Just like normal. They're a bit piercing, but they have eyes. And then but the behind the eyes, regardless of what the creature is, or like whatever the fuck the animatronic is, like, you know what I mean? Behind the eyes is always fucking harrowing.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that. It's just like that. And they're like they're sunk so deep into their head. You can just, you know.
Five Nights at Freddy's, bro.
It basically is. I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's.
There's a new game coming out as well, isn't there?
So you've got this guy. This is who I guess, afraid of.
This is
Oh,
the
God.
animatronic of Aiden's nightmares.
Here we
Just
go.
generic.
'Cause they almost look like puppets, right? Don't they? Well, isn't that what they are technically? But they're more robotic.
Well, yeah, they are puppets, but like no one's ever controlling them, kind of thing.
No. Oh
They-
God.
they're-
I'm just imagining like the Smiler fucking laugh, you know, from all the towers.
Fun fact, me and Aidan went on that a month after it broke down and that person lost their leg.
No, it was a month before.
That was a month before.
Yeah.
It's even worse, kind of, really.
But then, like, this is what I mean. Animatronics, yeah. And then you've also got, like, the animatronics where there's, like, parts of them ripped out like that. And it's just fucking machinery underneath. Like, fucking... You know what I mean? And they're just still doing their own thing. They're living their life. Also, like, sometimes you see parts of it come out like that. And then it just goes back into something normal again.
Oh God.
It's not
You know what I
nice. It's not nice.
Yeah, animatronics never nice.
And then suddenly you sat there looking at it, and you're just like, oh, this animatronic looks weird. And then it just looks right at you, like that. And you're like, alright, guess I'm fucked.
But nothing moves but its eyes.
Yeah,
really
just
fast.
its eyes.
That is,
Just like that. Just looks at you.
that is so scary.
Oh, not a fan.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
It's ratings time.
it's ratings time. We get to say that, not Denver, because he's not here.
No.
It's ratings time.
Alright, first one is just an empty room, right? There is light, that is lit up, but there's no way of escaping that room, but you have to be in there, say for a whole hour, you have to be in that room with that thing. Yeah?
Yep.
Well, I feel like the problem is now this is A&a half. Just letting you know that.
What does the fuck does that mean?
In the middle of B.
Instead of just deleting B, which would have been so easy to do, I was like A&a half. You know,
Alright.
8.5.
8.5. This is not... God's sake. Right. Okay. Number 1 is a light room. You have to be in the room with the thing for an hour. Is it A, A&a half, or B, Aidan?
Well,
scarier?
here's the problem. I am scared of animatronics, definitely, but I know they are just animatronics and can't actually hurt me.
Yep.
So I feel like the problem is the other two creatures that we've created, like, are technically at this point living and thereby awful.
Yes.
Whereas, like, so is he? I'm basically posing the question: is the animatronic alive?
Yes.
Say it's what do you call it?
It can move.
Possessed, you know?
It can move.
It's
Yeah.
literally possessed by a demon.
Well, and I know that.
Yeah, and you know that.
Is it like a weeping angel situation where if I look away from it, it attacks me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Then the wasp.
The wasp is scarier. Okay. Will.
Really?
No, I'm saying I would rather be in the room with a wasp.
Oh no, you gotta say which is the scariest.
Oh.
Which one you
Then
couldn't stand the most?
Then the animatronic.
Animatronic. Okay, it's ticket, Aidan. We got to vote for the animatronic.
Oh, okay.
How the fuck are we gonna do? There we go. Will.
How small is this room, right? Because I wouldn't be scared of the wasp, I don't think.
It's a 5 meter by 5 meter cube.
So this thing would the Minotaur would literally tower over you. Like, it'd be so big.
Yeah.
I will probably go with the animatronic for this one. Because, like, I just feel like it'd just be sat staring at you, you know?
Imagine it just sat on like a wooden chair in the side of the room, just staring at you, you know? And then you
Yeah.
look away, you're dead. Or it's fucking right there in your face, you know?
The tension and the quietness would be horrible, wouldn't it? Like,
It would.
that's half the thing with them, because they're so quiet. I think that's
Yeah.
that's what's so scary about them.
Yeah.
Whereas like a a wasp, you always hear the buzz, which is still terrifying in itself, but I think the stillness of an animatronic is what's terrifying about it as well.
Yeah.
And the Manotaur would be horrific in that room, but...
Is that what we've deemed it, by the way? The Manotaur?
We'll go with... we should probably more say like the Headless Horseman or something.
No, I like the Manotaur.
Manotaur. Alright, we'll go with the Manotaur.
Because, like, it's not even a Minotaur, he's a fucking centaur.
Oh, yeah.
So I like the Manotaur.
The Manotaur. Well, so that's another vote for the animatronic then. For situation 1. Yeah, fucking hell, it's the animatronic. Yeah,
I mean,
it'd be horrible.
I mean, his name, we've got to name him, by the way. He's called Buster. Yeah, he is horrible, isn't he? I don't like looking at him.
No.
Maybe we should give him, like, the whites behind the
Oh, God, you had to do it.
It's horrible.
2, open field.
Open field.
I think, although, like, at a certain point you would be able to hear the animatronic move. If you're in a tiny room, yeah, it's there, but, like, it's not fucking, you know, it's not unreasonable to believe that, yeah, that's scary or whatever, but, like, like, you could probably hear it if it started charging at you when you looked away.
Yeah.
Manotaur, like, and Tiny Wasp, walk far enough away and it's gone.
Yeah.
For a bit, kind of thing. But Manotaur will outrun you. He will outspear you. He will fuck you. Don't fuck with a Manotaur.
Literally.
So Manotaur.
Yeah, my vote's for Manotaur.
Manotaur. Will?
Yeah, Manotaur for fucking exact same reasons.
Yeah, agree. Manotaur. Fucking tick that shit.
Boom.
Literally, the thing is, like you say, like, the animatronic, you'd know it's there, but you kind of just walk away. The Wasp can be, you know, just walk away from it, whatever, it won't bother you. Manotaur, it sees you, it's locked in, it's charging.
Just like the power of it as well, you know? Like, I think how quick a horse
Look what a powerful drawing that is.
I like how there's no divisiveness between them. We're like, yeah, that's it. Number 3.
Sorry, he's called Manotaur.
Manotaur, yeah.
Manotaur.
Number 3.
And what's the wasp called?
Death Wasp.
Death Wasp.
Yeah, you are right. Why the fuck have we been calling it a Manotaur? It's like a half bull, half man.
I like it though. Manotaur.
As opposed to what it's supposed to be called.
A centaur.
A centaur.
We're going Manotaur.
Oh, that's horrific.
Number 3. Dark House.
Animatronic. Fuck no.
Yeah, definitely animatronic.
Absolutely fuck no on that shit. Could you imagine turning a corner and he stood there and you're like, alright. I mean, you know at that point he can't move because you're looking at him, but even still, you know he's pursuing you in this house.
So,
literally.
He knows where you are.
Are you going animatronic as well, Will?
Yeah, because, to be fair, in any of these scenarios, I don't think the Wasp is the bad one.
See,
you know?
I'm going for the Wasp on this one.
Why are you going for the Wasp? Trying to give it 3 points?
Because you can't see. All you hear is like the buzzing noise. I'd be fucking terrified if that thing was in my house.
Yeah, I mean that's scary, but then imagine hearing
see,
and then suddenly it just stops.
Glowing eyes
outside your door. And you're like, oh.
Shine a torch down and he's just there looking at you.
I don't know.
He don't move.
I
the
think,
moment that you shine the torch, he don't move.
I think they're pretty on par. Like, the Wasp, the Manotaur wouldn't scare me in that scenario, I don't think.
You not hear the hooves on a wooden floor? That'd be horrific.
Well, the thing is, you'd get to a point where like you'd hear him sniffing around, and suddenly you hear the hooves moving quicker, as if he's running. But you haven't spotted him, but he's spotted you.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, definitely the Wasp on that one for me. I think it's very on par between him and the robot, though. Definitely.
Buster. He's only got one arm.
And number 4.
Forest. Easily Manotaur. But then animatronic in a forest would be horrific. Imagine that peeping around a corner.
That's the thing. Imagine it, and you just see it behind a tree. You know, peeking out.
That's the thing. Manotaur doesn't deserve to exist, but animatronics do exist, and that would be why it'd be so weird if he was in a forest.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what are you doing here? how did you get here? And it just like, zzz, and you'd be like, okay.
Yeah. Do you know what? The animatronic's going to take that one for me as well.
Animatronic. 2 more for animatronic.
Yeah, animatronic.
3 more.
Mate, imagine it just peeking around a tree with its glowing eyes.
This is horrible.
God, it would be horrible. Well, I think that's the clear winner, boys.
I didn't realise how much... I think... What makes animatronics so scary?
It's like the uncanny valley, you know?
The silence and the eyes.
Yeah.
And for me, it is the silence. I hate the silence of them. Like, just not knowing... And just like... I don't know. They're just so creepy.
It's almost like it's meant for children, right? And that kind of aspect of it makes it even creepier.
It genuinely does. Like,
you know?
that, and you can imagine like the kind of music that would go with them, can't you? Like the ticking of a clock, or
like, it'd be the kind of music that sounds just slightly distorted.
Yeah,
like it's music, but it's just wrong enough for you to know.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? Like it probably plays like a really famous song as well. It plays Agadoo. But like it starts off like I got do.
Oh god, suddenly it's
horrible.
so haunting.
That's so horrible.
I go do, and it just starts up again like normal, like nothing happened, like your childhood hasn't been ruined.
I like the idea that its jaw just pops off. It's a fucking
it just drops.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Well, that was another episode of what's this called? The Halloween. Halloween! Can I get a Halloween? Join in next time for more drawing things. Subscribe. Bye bye.